Welcome to Game. Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive. GTLive. That's right. In our kind of more limited live streaming days, I wanted to do one more on Ultimate Custom Night. It's getting close, actually. I don't know how much you guys have been paying attention to the Ultimate Custom Night players online. I know Markiplier's been doing a lot of streams. Obviously, Dawko's been doing a lot of streams. Also, underappreciated guy on YouTube, DJ Sterf, his name is, DJ Sterf. He is actually, it's right now between him and Dawko as far as who's going to beat 50-20 mode first in Ultimate Custom Night. It's a big deal. They're both on like 49-20. They've gotten pretty much everyone. And they're in kind of the final phases of figuring out their strategies. So it is exciting. This is actually probably the longest that Five Nights at Freddy's game has gone unbeaten in its entirety. So in the next, I'd say, day or two, probably either 4th of July or the day after, this will be beaten. I expect to see 50-20 mode to be done, which is fascinating because Scott has said that this is impossible, but it looks like humans conquer all. It looks like, some of the online game players are going to be able to beat this. DJ Sterf, Dawko probably being numbers 1 and 2, and then after that, kind of everyone else piling on once the key strategies has been revealed. Last time on Friday, we made zero progress. On Thursday, the day before, we had gotten up to 5,000 points. And then I spent a whole live stream beating my head against a wall, failing over and over and over again at the same combination of characters. I haven't had much time to practice, but I have had time in my research for the FNAF theories that I'm writing right now. I've been also watching their live streams to see what are the techniques they're using, as well as just like online as I've been researching for the theory. I've come across a lot of interesting details about this game that enable you to actually get higher scores faster and a little bit easier. It's still no walk in the park. It is still incredibly difficult as a game, but I wanted to come on the live stream today to, one, test out some of these things in person because I haven't had a chance to test them out myself, and two, let you guys know, because right now a lot of these secrets are hidden in kind of like deep corners of the web, are buried in 3-4 hour live streams by some of these guys. And so I wanted to hop in and put to the test some of the strategies that people are talking about when it comes to this game. And maybe see 1 or 2 more cutscenes. I could go for a little bit more Foxy Freddy anime in my life. And I could go for a little bit more Toy Chica High School Adventures in my life. So that is what our plan is for the day. I'm also hopefully gonna touch on some of the things that I'm actively thinking about right now when it comes to theorizing about these games. I think there are gonna be 2 final game theories on FNAF that round out everything, because there's just so much in this game. There's so much in the Fourth Closet book that was just released that to put them all into one theory, it would be too much. The way I see it breaking down is there's 2 final theories, and I'm going to highlight some of the things, hopefully, if they happen in Ultimate Custom Night as we're playing it today, highlight some of the things that I'm seeing that are ultimately factoring into how those scripts are coming together, how those theories are coming together. I'd love to get your thoughts and opinions about some of the stuff that I'm working my way through right now. So yeah, we will see. So that's the plan for today. Test out some new techniques that have been uncovered about Ultimate Custom Night. Try to get a couple more cutscenes. Raise my score slightly above 5,000. That would be nice. And talk about some theory fodder that's going on. So that is the breakdown of the day. Chris, over in the corner.
Hey.
Chris is on the chat and on the twits. So if you want to engage with today's live stream, there's 2 ways you can do it. One is in the chat. You know where that is. The other one, hashtag GTLive on Twitter, where Chris drew the puppet. It's pretty obviously the puppet, although you used blue instead of purple. That's not canon, so this is absolute garbage. How do you feel?
Man, I know how strictly Scott sticks to his own canon, so my mistake.
It's like comparing shades of purple guy right now. It's a purple guy and a pink guy. So anyway, that is hashtag GTLive. Chris will be on chat and on Twitter. If you have any suggestions, things you want to see us do in the game, let me know, and I'll test them out. We've done things like the Old Man Consequences Easter egg in a previous live stream. We found Fred Bear in a previous live stream. So we've done a lot of the stuff, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that's an opportunity for you guys to reach out and touch someone. As evidenced by the fact that I'm on the couch today, we have not had a baby yet, for all of you who are wondering the progress there. The due date is actually tomorrow, the guess date, as some people call it, because it's like, it's a guess. Who knows if it's actually that day? But we'll see. We might end up having a 4th of July baby. So that's the updates across everything. I figured I'd squeeze in one more live stream before who knows what happens towards the end of this week. And before I'm kind of like out of commission for a little bit. And I was excited to share this stuff with you. So first and foremost, let's pull up the screen. One of the things that I fully, when you're on the live stream, you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta perform, I gotta do well, I need to like constantly one-up myself and improve my score and this and that. And so ending the live stream having lost a bunch was really depressing. But one of the things that I forgot, and anytime you're in a game situation like this, think about small-scale testing. Go back to the problems that you're having and start like testing out the individual animatronics and figure out where their edges are, like what works versus what doesn't on them. And so one of the things that I went back to prior to this stream, and this isn't something that I've necessarily seen the other like Dawko and DJ Sturf do, but I'm assuming they're doing it. Because these were the guys that were causing me problems last live stream, right? I was always dying to one of these 5 characters. And so prior to the live stream, I wanted to test this out, and I wanted to show you what I learned about these guys. So again, if you're playing Ultimate Custom Night at home, this is really going to be useful, because this, I hope, will make a big difference as we kind of hop into the upper tier difficulties moving forward. But you'll see here, so the one thing that every player is doing with this is like putting their audio lure right over here, right? Since they're the only ones that we currently have to worry about, we can actually just watch their behavior on the screen. We don't have to worry about anyone taking us out from the doors. And one of the things that you'll see all of their descriptions say is they're either attracted to the audio lure, which you'll see here with Pig Patch and Happy Frog. But then you see these guys still roaming around. There's Ned Bear, there's Mr. Hippo, and you're seeing Ned Bear is about to kill us, right? There's Mr. Hippo over there. But one thing that they all say is if you put on the heater, it pushes them back, right? And you'll notice all of a sudden, like, again, this is us watching the animatronics to learn their patterns, right? So as soon as I turned on the heater, they all kind of jumped back. They were pushed back in the vent system, right? So here we go, or the duct system. So here we're letting them get down again. Here they go. I'm going to turn on the air conditioning, knock our temperature down a little bit. But see, so they're getting down, they're getting down, they're getting down. As soon as I turn on the heater, they all pop back, right? They're all being reset in their pattern. And as long as the heater's on, the most they can get down is this middle bar. And so one of the patterns, or kind of as you're checking and as you're managing your resources in FNAF, which you have to do in any FNAF game, but this one just has more resources that you have to manage than normal, you can see very clearly that the heater is the most effective way of making sure that no one's getting anywhere close down here. I don't even have to worry about this anymore, because 9 times out of 10, it's immediately pushing everyone back, right? No one's getting close down here. So my big problem that I was worried about last live stream was trying to manage this, when in actuality, this doesn't matter at all. You don't need this at all. In an ideal world, you're just letting them get down, and then at a certain point when, enough time has elapsed, enough time has passed, then you just immediately push them back with the heater, which is number 3. So here's Ned Bear getting really close, and boom, he's back. So that was one of the big things that I wanted to show off first off was, and this was one thing I did test prior to the live stream, because I was really frustrated last time. They kept beating me. I don't know if this is foolproof, but it definitely seems to work. If you have, a second or 2 of the heater on, it immediately kind of resets everyone, which is pretty great. So that's that. At this point, I also learned that you can honk the nose finally. I was looking for this. So I'm just pleased that I can honk the nose. Sadly, you can't honk Ennard's nose back there. Push him back. Make sure I'm cooling things off again. So that's the first big reveal. I might actually just let them jump scare me so we can just wind things up here. Come on, Pig Patch. Come on, buddy. Come on, jump scare me. I want to hear your colloquial Southern wisdom. Show me your Southern wisdom. Come on, come at me, bros. Come at me. There you go. Oh, you're so close. Open. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay.
Even monkeys fall from trees.
So there you go. So that's a little bit more about the vent animatronics. So as long as you're working into the heater into your rotation, you don't have to worry about them and you don't have to check them, which is really cool. One of the other things that I have learned, let me set them all to 0. This was a crazy one. So I've been watching DJ Sturf and Dawko do this, and at first I'm like, they've got to be faking their Let's Plays. They have got to be lying or hacking the game or something, because I'm seeing and hearing characters who would normally attack you through the doors or the vents or whatever, and they're not being blocked in any way. So a good example of that is Springtrap and Mangle, who I haven't really been fighting against yet, but Springtrap, Mangle, Molten Freddy, and Ennard are kind of the 4 who attack you through the main vent system. So here, let me throw those guys on, and then I'll show you this guy. So now we're on the vents, and we can see them moving up, right? You see them kind of making their way toward me. I think Withered Chica might be another one that I forgot to turn on. But you can kind of watch them. And normally, with like Mangle specifically, you're supposed to set these traps. So that way he doesn't get into the office. That's the whole point. But for now, I'm gonna actually hang out here. Let me reset this real quick. So watch what happens. This was a huge revelation. Okay. So you heard the squeak?
Uh-oh. How
God.
unfortunate.
Stupid Dee Dee. Get out of here! So, okay, ignore her. You heard the squeak, which is Ennard. You heard the laughter, which is Molten Freddy. And at this point, probably Mangle should be pretty darn close. But you'll see, I haven't shut any vents yet, right? And I'm just hanging out. They can't kill me until I flip up the camera. Watch. So I'm gonna flip up the camera because I'm gonna need to reset my ventilation. And I die. Right? So this is one of the other, just like, I'm watching everyone online play this game, and my mind is blown because I'm like, why is no one actually checking the camera? Like, I see Springtrap literally sitting in the vent right now as we speak. Oh, let's get rid of Orville. I see Springtrap literally sitting in the vent for like a good 30 seconds to a minute, and he's on 20 mode. Why is he not killing, these players of the game? And that's the secret here. And this is a huge thing that almost invalidates 50% of the animatronics in this game, is they can't kill you unless you flip up your camera. So that applies, I think, to the vast majority of them who are attacking from the left, from the right, from the center. Likewise, Mangle can't get into your office until you flip up the camera. So that's the big secret here, where, again, if you want an easy way to manage everything that's going on. So there's Molten Freddy. Let's see if we can wait for Ennard. I haven't heard him. Okay, I'm gonna shut there. Reset. So they've been blocked and they're back. But now we should be seeing, so there's Ennard. We just sent Molten Freddy back. And presumably we should see Springtrap here in a second. Springtrap, come on, buddy. Come on, friend. Where are you at? Where are you at? Come on. Got a little treat for you, Springtrappy. Who's my little Springtrap? Who's my little child murderer? Yes, you are. There, okay, so that had to reset Ennard because I had to reset ventilation. Oh, there he is. Look at that, buddy. Can I boop your nose? Can I boop your nose? Can I boop your... I can't boop your nose. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna pretend to anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Pretend this is your nose, Springtrap. There we go. But again, you'll notice he's not killing me. He's just hanging out. And when I saw other people playing online, I'm like, this has gotta be a hack. So they're all blocked now. But then they're all gone, right? So again, it's one of those secrets where, one, it helps you save a huge amount of power, and two, it actually protects you from all different angles, because if I'm going through the craziness of a 50-20 mode, 40-10 mode, whatever it is, all I need to do is shut all the doors, flip up, and I'm protected. Like nothing can kill me because I'm releasing stuff. There are animatronics that can break this, right? But this was one of the things that blew my mind watching everyone else's playthroughs, and is one of the essential tactics to actually beating this. Because you've seen it in our own plays from the last couple days on GTLive, right? Where literally, because I'm sending them back so frequently, I'm having to deal with them much faster and much more regularly than I would otherwise. But if I'm letting them sit there until the absolute last minute when I finally do have to check my camera before I pass out, then all of a sudden we're all good, right? So they're all up there. Bada bing, bada boom, reset, and they're gone. So again, just crazy tactics that you wouldn't really know until you like test it out or try it in the game itself. And this is something that I've been doing a lot. As you can tell, I've been doing a lot of research on. These are some of the hidden mechanics. And then there's one last one. And oh, the last thing I'll say is you'll notice I haven't done anything with Mangle, so this will kill me. There you go. The last thing you'll notice is that I haven't done anything with Mangle, who again requires a vent snare to stop from getting into your office, but because I'm blocking the vent before I check the camera, he never has the chance to get in, and so as soon as I put down the camera, he's reset too. So again, it's that idea of shut the door before you check the camera, which allows you to kind of survive without having to worry about everything. The last interesting thing, that was, I think, probably the biggest discovery for the guys who are like getting close to 50-20 mode at this point, were the plushies. And this was something I was really interested in watching, because I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think that there was a way that you could do this. So the idea of these guys, Circus Baby, Nightmare Mangle, who else needs the plushie? Nightmare Bonnie. I think those are the only ones. I don't know how to deal with Rockstar Barney and haven't figured out how they're dealing with Rockstar Bonnie, really. But all of those three guys, I think, are the ones that you can do it for. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, I think that's it. Cool. Okay, so the interesting thing about these three guys, right, it's buy their plushie in the prize corner so that way they can't attack you. Buy her plushie in the prize corner. So in total, it requires you to buy a lot of plushies, and you do that by collecting Faz tokens, right? So if we pull this up one more time. Boop, 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 boop. So here, normally, if you are playing this the way it's meant to be played, right? You're like, oh no, where are the Faz tokens? There's one, there's one, there's none. Shoot, where are the Faz tokens? I need them so badly. Ba, 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 ba. There's one. So you would have to collect, I mean, what is it, 20, 40, 60 at least, and then plus 5 every time, you know, Rockstar Freddy here's like, please insert 5 tokens. And watching the live streams and thinking about this game, I'm like, there's no way you can do that. There's no way that you can, amongst everything else, all the chaos that's happening in this game, there's no way that you can actually explore the cameras enough to collect all of the tokens you need to prevent these guys from killing you, right? What they found, again, one of the things that I don't know who it was, I think DJ Sturf had someone comment it to him in one of his live streams or in one of his videos. But what they found was apparently, and this is present from an earlier version of FNAF 2, but what they found is as long as your camera's on camera 2, they can't kill you. Like, you don't have to buy their plushie, they just don't kill you. They'll always stay here, blockaded, and there's nothing that they can do. So we're gonna put that to the test right now, where I'm not gonna buy any plushies, I'm not gonna do anything. We're just gonna see whether it works. Again, I have not done this for myself. I've seen talk online that this is the way it works, but I really want to test it, right? So here we go. He's still chillaxing. He's like, why haven't you bought my plushie yet? Oh, well, that killed me. That's interesting. I thought for sure that was okay. Everyone's like, oh, keep it on camera too. I wonder if I'm not supposed to check the camera. See, he was really mad that I didn't buy his plushie, right? He's like, I made this merch for a reason. I work hard on my merch. That's interesting. Here, let's try it again. Let's see what happened. What went wrong that time? I thought it was on camera too. I don't think it has to be on this one. I think it's literally on camera too. And then maybe you have to block the door every time you open up the camera. I do know that this is the way that people have been avoiding the plushies killing you, though. Everyone's been like, oh, the plushies won't kill you as long as you're on a camera during the course of the night, right? So these are our plushie animatronics. I'm on camera 2 right now. And it was an immediate death, so that's interesting. Let's see what's going on. So Mangles and
13 says this is so interesting.
Right? Isn't this fascinating? It's all these secret hidden mechanics in the game that you wouldn't know otherwise, right? Like that's the other crazy thing about it is unless you're actively because I think everyone experienced this when this game first came out, which is there's so many damn animatronics. Like there's so many different tactics to deal with every single one that we're all like, okay, what combination do we have to have in order to not die in this game?
Wadeinator the Vile says he saw you switch the cam accidentally, so I think you were right.
Oh, is that what did I accidentally switch the cam? That might have been it.
Kayla Himas says, yes, stab and a half to MatPat.
Right, so I know Markiplier was having a hard time getting above 4,000 points. These are some of the quick ways that you can actually save people or get more points a bit more easily. And it's the only way that you're able to beat 50-20 mode, I think. The challenge is, and again, this is for the guys who are doing 50-20 mode, the challenge is there are certain animatronics that you have to check the camera on, right? And that's Funtime Foxy, where you have to check the showtime, and you have to be on his camera at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m., so that way he doesn't jump scare you. And then there's Toy Freddy, where you have to play his little game. He has a little mini Five Nights at Freddy's game that you have to play. You have to be on his camera to actually play his game and protect him so he doesn't jump scare you. That's where the top tier guys playing this game right now are trapped, where they figured out all 48 other animatronics and the best optimized layout of their mechanics, this and that. But the guys that are requiring you to move away from this camera, right? This is the way that they've been able to prevent, the plush animatronics from killing you. But in order to check Funtime Foxy and prevent him from jump scaring you, you have to hit cam 6. I think that's the one that Funtime Foxy's on. And in order to stop Toy Fredbear or Toy Freddy, you have to go to cam 8 or whatever it is. And so as soon as you click away, like you just noticed and like you called out, you get jump scared. So you can't have a world where you're doing both of those things at the same time. So I think that's where the 50-20 mode hurdle is right now, and that's the problem that they're running up against, is how do you still prevent all the plushies from attacking you, but also move away from these cameras? Because as soon as I move away from this camera, this guy's gonna kill me. Presumably. Which, let's test out. It doesn't look like they're gonna kill me. We're at 4, we're at 5. So in our last, so at 4:15 here, we'll switch over because the night ends at 4:30, and we'll just see if he actually does kill me. Oh, hey baby. We'll get killed by baby, that'll be exciting. Okay, so we got 15 seconds left. And again, these are just easy points that you can just accumulate without having to worry about any of this stuff. So here we go, we got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and we should get killed by her now. There it is. It's like magic!
Scooping room?
So So those have been the and I've had to dig pretty far to find this stuff. Like, it's not really well documented that these are the tactics that everyone's using, but hopefully that helps explain a little bit about Let's Plays that look fake online. They're actually not. They're exploiting a lot of these mechanics. Because like I said, the first couple times I saw these, I'm like, these people have hacked the game. There's no way they're able to do this because all these animatronics they're ignoring. They're ignoring all these mechanics of, well, that person should have jump scared them by now, this and that, but that's not actually the case. So those are some of the interesting mechanics. And we'll hop back into doing a full-on actual night here in a second. The last thing, or one of the other things I wanted to call out, is with Withered Chica, who climbs through the air vents but may get stuck. Use the vent snare. So she's another one who's like, use the vent snare. You don't have to use the vent snare. But I do want her to attack us because I'm hoping we get a specific voice line from her that I want to show to you guys. I'd be really curious, and Chris will be on Twitter and on the chat. I'd be curious to get your thoughts on this. Because in my theory, it's the hardest one to overcome right now. So hopefully she kills us and she gives it to us on her first jump scare. So let's watch her approach us. It's more fun than staring at an empty office. Come on. Chica, you don't have to go the long way. You could just come the short way. It's fine. It's okay. We want you. We want to say hello to you. Hello, Chica. Well, hello, Chica. It's so nice to have you in the office today. Please come down the middle, Chica. Any day, Chica. No, you went the long way. God, they never cooperate. What's a murderous animatronic, right? They never cooperate when you want them to. Okay, so she should be coming up soon.
Uh-oh, how
God,
unfortunate.
get out of here.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
You are garbage.
I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. Here, not just here. Who have you put in? No one in there, no one in there. Probably, oh! Ooh! Shadow Bonnie. Oh, that's a new one. We haven't gotten Shadow Bonnie yet. Oh, that's so cool. So Chica won't be able to kill us until I open up this. So presumably I should be dead. There she is. Hey, girl! And now I can't shut. I haven't actually seen this. This is hilarious. Look at her. Just, hey, yo, it's me, Chica. How you doing, guys? Hey, can I join the party? Me, Chica. It's just sad. Look at that. You can't shut that vent anymore, which is funny. I wonder if Ennard could sneak in and kill her, or kill you. Squeeze. Everyone's just piling through the vent. Hey guys, it's me, Chica. Here we go. So this should allow her to kill us, I'm assuming. No? Wow. All right. Really? You're just gonna chillax?
It's comfortable.
Right? Look at. I mean, can you blame her? This is so comfortable of a position. What? Oh, I didn't even check who else. I was in the process of. Oh, RXQ or whatever was the one who she summoned. So apparently Shadow Bonnie, the only mechanic that he does is just makes the room dark for 10 seconds, and that's it. So Shadow Bonnie comes in, makes the room dark, and it's like, oh, spooky, scary, and then that's it. So nothing really too threatening there. Chica, any day now. I really was hoping you would jump scare me. I mean, you're more than welcome to let me survive the night, but that seems like an utter failure of your job. You had one job. You had one job, Chica. No? Yeah. What are you? Chicken?
Ah!
Hey-yo! Badoom-ching! That was garbage. I mean, I'm giving you so many here. Look at me. Look at me, I'm Fredbear. I'm Fredbear here, Chica. No? Nothing? Hey, you guys! Chica, she doesn't know what to do with herself at this point. She's just like, oh no, I made it all the way here. Now what do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Stage fright.
Right? Performance anxiety Chica. Forget withered Chica, rock star Chica, clickbait Chica, no friends. It's performance anxiety Chica.
I always hate it when I'm going to murder someone and they just freeze up right in front of them.
Right? She's gonna let me live! She's literally gonna let me live! Look at this! So apparently there are just some animatronics who try as you might to let them kill you, just won't. Chica, come on, girl. This is your opportunity. Carpe that diem, seize the day. Nothing. Nothing. Come on. You have 15 seconds, Chica.
Oh my God.
Oh! That wasn't it. Shoot. So I wanted to show it off, and I was hoping it would be the first voice line. But apparently Withered Chica. Was that the first one? Was that what she said? What did she say? It was kind of hard to make out.
I could not make it out. I'm waiting for the chat to say.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So one of her voice lines that's been discovered is, I was the first. I saw everything, which is weird. It's a very specific thing for Withered Chica to say. So we know based on lore clues, based on her design, this and that Withered Chica is the same Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 location. But she says in her weird kind of like, glitchy voice, I was the first. I saw everything. Which throws a wrench into a lot of different things. And has been one of the big things that I'm trying to fight against, or like trying to, not fight against, but like work into my overall theory, the final theories for FNAF. Because, as we've been talking about all these years at this point, the puppet had to have come first in order for the next 4 to come to life, right? We see it in the FNAF 2 minigames where the puppet drops the little heads, the animatronic heads, onto the 4 dead children, and then Golden Freddy pops up in the center as like the bonus one. So for Withered Chica to say, I was the first, I saw everything, it's weird. It could be meaning that she was the first one killed. She was the first of the main kids who were killed. It's just an odd detail to include, because this whole time we've been assuming that either the puppet or Golden Freddy is first. Because that makes sense. For Withered Chica to be first, or Chica in general to be the first dead kid, I don't know. But it's a very specific line, it's a very direct line, and it's very clearly super important for any theory that I come up with to address, and how that affects the overall timeline of events. It's also weird to me, because what that does is it singles out Chica as, again, like we were all wondering, why isn't Chica in sister location? Why isn't Chica in sister location? And as I create theories, I latch onto those little like design details, right? Like those are the things that are really telling as far as what is Scott's intention with this? What is the game creator's intention? Why would Chica be left out of this game when Chica has been in literally every other game up to that point? And so the idea of Chica being singled out in this game, saying I was first, I saw everything, and then you compare that against sister location where she was gone. And also the Toy Chica high school years or whatever. Chica's being featured in a lot of very prominent positions in Ultimate Custom Night in a way that strikes me as very unusual, and in a way that's trying to say like, hey, Chica's probably more important than we've been led to assume. The last thing that and then we'll hop into actual nights. I know I've been rambling a bunch during the beginning of this live stream, but I think there's a lot of just interesting stuff to pick apart. In the FNAF survival logbook, which I talked a lot about during the last 2 FNAF theories, in the FNAF survival logbook, the very last page is a random image of Withered Chica. It's like the broken down, worn out Chica slumped over on a chair under a spotlight, and that's it. Which again, it's this completely random page, and it's like, why is that there? What could that mean? And in my theories, I kind of dismissed it because the whole "it's me" it's me, what's my hidden name, this and that, seem to point towards Golden Freddy, because in FNAF 1, Golden Freddy was always the one who was associated with the repeated lines of, it's me, it's me, it's me. But now all of a sudden the FNAF logbook, to have, again, Chica as the one who's singled out, specifically Withered Chica as the one who's singled out at the end of the FNAF survival logbook, for her to say, I was the first, it was, I've seen everything in this game, for her to not be in sister location, this and that. It seems like Chica is a lot more important to the overall lore and to the overall timeline than I expected. How that works, though, is the question, right? And that's the thing that, as I've been working on the theories over the weekend, over the last couple days here, as I wait for our big arrival at home, it's the thing that I'm keep mulling over in my mind. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, your theories about that, because it's the one big unanswered question I have at this point. The absolute last thing to talk about before we hop into anything, and I won't call this out specifically because the chances of it actually happening are pretty rare. We got killed by Ned Bear and Pig Patch and Happy Frog a couple times during the last stream. We never got the voice lines. So most of their lines are like happy, goofy, like, oh, sucks to get killed by a secondary character, or like, wow, you should be ashamed that you died to me. One of the interesting things about them, though, is each of them have one voice line that's a bit more sinister and a bit more serious. And if you listen really closely, the line is being echoed back. Or they'll say the line and then there's a slight delay and you'll hear in the back of your headphones the voice, like a female voice talking, almost like it's feeding them the lines, or it's kind of like controlling them to say certain things. So again, weird, really interesting details sprinkled throughout this game. There are voice recordings online that you can actually find those things, because they're pretty rare occurrences when you get killed by these guys, but you can hear them. And there's a very definitive female voice that sounds a lot like Baby, who's kind of feeding these kind of even Orville, all of these guys except for Mr. Hippo, I think. All of them have this kind of repeated line that's echoing in the background with this female voice. So again, it's like they themselves are puppets of this other animatronic. So anyway, long story short, that's all the interesting stuff that I've been uncovering when it comes to this game. As you can see, there's a lot going on. Now, knowing all of that, it's time to actually play the game. Let's see if we can get a little bit above 5,000. I've also learned that apparently you don't need, it's not a new cutscene, no, not this guy, that it's not a new cutscene every it's not a new cutscene every 1,000 points, it's a new cutscene every 700 points. So presumably, if we're able to beat this again in a fairly decent way, we might be able to get a handful more cutscenes, right? So I'm just going through and putting on everyone that we've had before. Now that we know that we don't have to worry about the vent system, before I was pretty resistant to put on Withered Chica, but now I can put on Withered Chica. Now I can put on Mangle, because they're vent system animatronics that we don't have to worry about. Before we were able to deal with Toy Chica and Toy Bonnie pretty easily. We were able to deal with JJ and BB pretty easily. We'll turn back on the Frettles. All of these guys who are just kind of the jump scare animatronics who don't really do a whole lot. We'll put on Springtrap from there, and we'll have Bonnie's another mask. Okay, so I'm going to try with these guys. And we'll do Old Man Consequences, so that way, because he's pretty easy. So we're at 6,400. Let's knock it down just a little bit. These are both vent guys, so I'm gonna knock down these two, just because they were giving us trouble last live stream, and they're the ones who really depend on the heater. So we'll leave it those guys, and I think that's a good one. After this round, I'll put on... Oh, and we can put on Bonnie too, because Bonnie was actually easy. So let's limit it one more time. Use the audio lure. Okay, so, and Bonnie wasn't bothering us. Okay, so this should be pretty much everyone, and we should be able to get I would expect a couple times, and we should be able to get 6,000 points and see a new cutscene, at which point then we can turn these guys back on, do a round, and then hopefully turn on the plushies and use some of our tactics there to boost our score even higher. So that's the plan. Ready? So let me just refresh myself on what I need to do. Fan, power generator, switch the sign because the sign required Rockstar Chica, the vent system immediately, and then we should be good to go there. Then it's all just kind of maintaining L chip with the enter, Old Man Consequences with C, we got watch out for Afton with the F, and then the mask, the Freddy mask. So we should be good to go. Here we go. There's a lot. There's still a lot. Like I said, this is still not an easy game by any means. It's just there's slightly, there's slightly more to it. Hey, friends. Great. Good. There's slightly more to it than we initially thought. Here we go, mask. Mask off, great. I'm also gonna leave this open, actually. Because, like I said, as I understand it, all of the animatronics, for the most part, are... Okay, watch out. Okay, great. I'm gonna shut all the doors right now before I do this. Okay, you call, great. So, like I said, since no one can really kill us... Shoot. Dee Dee, you suck.
I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Well, now that just kind of blows. Now I have no idea. Call. Shoot. So I let him go a bit too long. So I can let him go for a while. It's just I can't let other people jump scare me. That's good to know. Okay, let's. Who did she turn on, by the way? Oh, she turned on Jacko Chica, who would have killed us. Okay. Try it again. We can absolutely do this. It's just... Okay, so power 1. Switch. Nope. There. Duck. The there. Over there. Great. So we do have to avoid being... So anytime there's a full screen thing going on, that's the time that we really have to watch out, and when the animatronics can actually kill us off. So I do have to be a little bit more vigilant with Phantom Freddy than I have been in the past. Okay, so here we go.
Me.
Okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna shut everything, reset, good.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Okay.
Please deposit.
Freddy doesn't like...
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Okay, so I have Molten Freddy in there, or entered in there. Right here. Okay. You call. Oh, jeez. Man, they are aggressive right now. Okay, shut everything. Now I'm good. Right here. Good. Ah, shoot. Oh, they got in because I didn't shut out I didn't shut the vent when I flipped over. That's my bad. So I should be, one of these guys should kill me at some point. We'll see.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and Square tend to become more active as the week progresses.
Well, I should die from Molten Freddy now.
Please deposit 5 coins.
That.
You are attempting to trick Freddy. You are attempting to trick Freddy.
Come on, Freddy. Die! Die, Freddy!
You are attempting to trick Freddy.
Die, Freddy! There we go. Stubborn there. There we go. They're gone. Yeah, there we go. So I had to shut. That's fantastic. Cool. No one. Was anyone else turned on that we didn't expect? No. Okay. I'm gonna turn on DD Repel just so I can try to get through everyone. Try this again. So here we go. 1 bop. Duck. There, great. Get out of here, get out of there. Okay. So I can check a little bit faster than I currently am. Right now. That's what I need to do. For you. Great, fantastic. Skip, great, mute, perfect. Get out of there. I just need to get into the habit of double checking him again. Come on. Boop. Boop. Okay. Gonna wait for it here.
Please deposit 5 coins.
I mean, as you can tell, like, there's still a whole lot going on at any given point in time in this game. It's just now that you have a better understanding of how all the animatronics work, you're able to have a much better shot at making sure you're optimizing for what their patterns are. So I'm gonna shut everything, reset, put it back, there, Helpy's there.
Freddy doesn't like you.
So again, there's Springtrap, who again, we don't have to worry about until, like for a little bit here. I'm gonna do it after this mask. I'll reset the vents, shut everything, everyone's gone, you're gone. There, hide. Perfect, great. Oh, I can get rid of that guy too. There we go. Man, the toy animatronics are out in force. They just really want to hang out with me right now. They're so stoked. Okay, so shut all the doors, open, reset. Good. Get rid of them, get rid of all these guys. You get 5 coins now. That was entered up there. Where's mute call? Boom, there, get rid of him. So Phantom Freddy is still one of the big concerns in a lot of ways. Get everything, boom. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Also, shoot, and that let Mangle in. Damn it.
For depositing 5
Shoot.
coins.
See, so again, like, one mistake and one, like, jump scare let everyone in, which in turn is how Mangle got in when I wasn't checking the cameras.
I'm here to
There we
talk
go.
you through some of the
Oh, hey.
things you can
Ah,
expect
poop,
to
she
see
saw me.
during your
She had to
first
have seen
week
me.
here
Right?
to help you
No?
get started
Nothing?
down this new and
Nothing? You're still
exciting
good?
career
That's
path.
cool.
Now,
out there,
I want
get
you
out
to
there,
forget anything
go.
you may have heard
I
about
mean,
the old location.
I would be shocked if Mangle didn't kill me.
Some
Who knows?
people still have a
Maybe
somewhat
Mangle will be really
negative
kind to me.
impression
Maybe
of
Mangle will be like, you know what, Matt? Shoot. I forgot that Afton's a thing. Damn it. Stupid Afton every time. You jerk. Okay. Let's do it one more time. But you can see how how all of these mechanics are starting to work together a little bit more effectively, right? So off, switch, power generator. I'm gonna do here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do duck. Hide over here. Beautiful. Great. Helpy down there. There's Balloon Boy, so he's gone. Great. Good. Bada bing, bada boom. Woo! Hide my face. So the world will never find me. Masquerade. Spinning colors, turning heads. Masquerade. Hide my face. So the F. Okay, so that was Afton. So good. Afton's gone already, which is really nice. I don't have to worry about him. Get rid of Balloon Boy or JJ, whoever it was in the vents. Good, gone. Hide your face so the world will never find you.
Hello and
okay.
welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's
What?
Pizza.
Just
I'm here to talk you through some of the
Phone
things
guy
you
is-
can expect to
Phone
see
guy is still
during your
like the
first
all-star
week
in the
here
series.
and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path.
Still my all-time
Now, I
favorite
want you to
character
forget
in the
anything you may have
franchise.
heard about the old location.
There you go.
Some people still have a somewhat negative
Go.
impression of the company.
Hey, Springtrap.
That old
Boop your nose.
restaurant
Boop,
was
boop.
kind of left
Boop,
to
boop.
rot for quite a while,
Boop, boop.
but
No,
I want
nothing.
to reassure you.
He's like, I
Fazbear
do
Entertainment
not
is
tolerate
committed to
this sort of
family fun and above all,
humiliation.
safety.
I am Springtrap.
They spent
Yeah.
working on these
You have like the
new
weakest
animatronics,
jump scares in the whole series.
Facial
By the way.
recognition, advanced mobility. They even let
Yeah.
them walk around during the
Yeah.
day. That neat. But most important,
Shoot, I keep letting. How do I keep letting Mangle in? Oh, now everything's done. How does Mangle keep getting in? What am I doing wrong here?
Take apart and put back together. You won't feel a thing.
Did I not? What did I do wrong? I keep letting Mangle in and I'm not 100% sure why. As far as I know, everything should be taken care of when it comes to Mangle at this point. Which is, as long as I'm blocking the vent before I flip up my camera, it should be taken care of. So I'm doing something wrong with that, and I'm not 100% sure why, for Mangle to be the one who keeps catching me. Let's do it one more time. If not, I'll take Mangle off. Or alternatively, I could just keep the vent closed, because we've done other experiments here where we know for a fact that if we, you know, that we really only need to keep. Oh, hey. There we go. Okay. Great. Nope. Hey, buddy. There we go. So I'm gonna keep the vent closed, but every time I open the door, I'm also gonna shut the other 2 doors just to be safe. 1, great, fantastic. Because honestly, outside of having to maintain, you know, the jump scares and stuff, there we go. There's not a whole lot. Ah, poop, poop, poop. Shoot. Yeah, that was just poor form on my part. Do it again. I was getting aggressive with how long my character could hold his breath. But I'm like, you don't need to breathe right now, do you? Come on, buddy. Ah, shoot. Get over there. Then duck. Duck. Okay, there we go. Oop you. Boom, boys in. Oh, God. I don't know what it is about them just attacking at the same time. They just like hanging out together, apparently. There we go. Get rid of all them. Bada bing, bada boom. Great. Okay. So I'm going to keep the center shut for now. There's not really any concern about running out of stuff. Shut the doors so that way Freddy can't kill me.
Please deposit
Go
5
there.
coins.
Freddy
You up.
does. Fred.
You are attempting to trick Freddy. Thank you.
Freddy's
for
gone. Great.
depositing
Yeah, she
5
doesn't
coins.
call.
So
God,
unfortunate.
stupid DD!
Oh, how
DD, you idiot!
unfortunate.
Every
I know
time.
how much you like to
rid
fight,
of
so
him.
I'll add a new problem to your night.
I just love your song so much. That's all. It's just so delightful, DD.
Please deposit 5 coins. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Get out of here. Get out of there. Who did DD put in? That is the question. That is the question of the day. There you go. There you go. Eater. Cooler. Eater. All right, I gotta do this. There we go. Good. Get rid of you, because you're gonna jump scare me, which then lets everyone in. So we should be good. But you also notice, again, Mangle's not getting in now that I'm keeping it shut the whole time. So it was something with my opening and closing of the vent technique that was causing me a problem. Okay, get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna close all the vents. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. And the nice thing about it too is it's helping you save a fair amount of power this whole time. Get rid of you. 3 heat. 4 cool. Because I'm trying to cool it off now. Because that's why. That's what it was. So I thought that maybe JJ had, or that Dee Dee had summoned in Jacko Chica, which is summoned by, or like, which is activated by heat. And so I'm like, well, my office is too hot, so let me turn the heat down. And as I was in the process of doing that, she got me. Because once you're over 100 degrees, there's nothing you can do to stop her. So that was my own fault/fear there. So I'm gonna turn her on again. We're gonna do largely, we're gonna get to the 6,000. We've got this. It's just, I need to, whoops, not that one. 1. Switch, there. Duck. And duck there. There we go, okay, great. You're there, nope, nope, nope. Ah, shoot. No! No, Balloon Boy! No, Balloon Boy! No, Balloon Boy! Give me my flashlight back, Balloon Boy! Let me use my flashlight. You weirdo. You creepy weirdo kid. Like, seriously. That, also, I know that we just covered, like, a lot of interesting stuff when it comes to, like, the lore of these games, and, you know, I'm like, oh, look at all these secret clues that are being revealed about whatever when it comes to this game. Hit mute call! But you'll notice that one of the things that, still to this day, I don't think anyone has a really good answer for is, like, Why? Why Balloon Boy? Like, what is his whole point in this thing? I think that's still one of those big unsolved mysteries in this franchise.
I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week.
You are attempting
I know it can be a bit overwhelming,
for depositing
but I'm here to
5
tell you
here we
coins.
go.
there's
Here we go.
nothing
Okay,
to
good.
worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first.
So they're all still being blocked in the vent, which is great.
Let's see.
As long as I don't touch that, we're good.
Greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing.
Please deposit 5
Welcome to
coins.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Please deposit.
Shoot, got my-
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
F there, okay. Let's not run out of power, shall we? That would be a bummer. That would be a total bummer here. Yep, skip, great. Okay, good. Recall, great, fantastic. Get out of there, great, fantastic. Good to go. Old man consequences, literally, just so obnoxious. Shoot. For a second there, I'm like, oh no, Mangle got him, damn it! But no, he didn't. No need to worry about that. Fantastic. Where's Mute Call? Where's Mute Call? Where are you? Where are you, Mute Call? Shoot. You're just gone.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you
Thank
to help you
you
get
for
settled in on
depositing
your
5
first night.
coins.
I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last
Phone
week
guy,
now, as a matter of
you are just
fact.
an endless
So,
delight.
I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm
F.
going to tell you there's
That's
nothing to
Afton,
worry
he's
about.
gone, which is great.
You'll do fine.
He was one of the ones I was
So
still worried
let's
about.
just focus on
Ah,
getting
shoot, we
you
missed
through
middle
your
main
first
consequences.
week,
Oh,
okay?
shoot.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting.
Shoot! Damn it, we had it.
Let's go somewhere
It was because
more private,
I thought I had the mask on.
so I can eat.
Ah, we were so close! Ah, okay, it's fine. Fine. We've got this. Ah, I'm determined to do this. And I know I could do like, oh, let's do 5,500. But we have a good combination of characters. Again, I feel good about this. Mangle, as long as that vent door's shut, it's not adding any additional difficulty. The only problem that I was having that time is since I'm still learning the mechanics of let's stall for as long as possible before we flip up the camera and reset, that's the thing that's causing me the problem right now, is I'm holding a bit too long, so I can be a bit more generous in dipping into the vent system and resetting things. That's the big thing that that's throwing me off right now. Vent here. Good, okay. Get rid of these guys. Oh, great, okay. Good, okay, great. Chris, how are things in the chat and on Twitter?
Things are going great. Everyone hates DD, as you would expect. A lot of people are interested in seeing the puppet. Apparently the puppet's got some great death lines. Puppet death keeps popping up, and a few people keep saying, you know, how do they choose between you and Markiplier? But the fact that they're commenting on our chat means they already made the right choice.
Wait, what? What's that?
Apparently Markiplier's streaming at the same time.
Oh, is he? You know what happened? Markiplier was watching the beginning of our stream where I'm like, let me talk to you about all the secret tactics of this game. And then he's like, wait, this is how I can do it. You're welcome, King of FNAF. I'm glad I was able to provide you with the help that you were looking for to beat this thing. As you can tell, I've been doing a lot of research on it. Like I said, there are people who are ready to shoot. Like I said, there are people who are about to beat 50-20 mode, which again, everyone thought was going to be completely impossible. Scott himself said it was completely impossible, so it's pretty exciting. Well, if this were Twitch, I would tell everyone to like chat raid Mark, right? That's the thing that you can do. Nope. Man, get out of here, toy animatronic! You are garbage! Literally, you are garbage. Canonically speaking, that is. You get sent to the garbage at the end of FNAF 2. So there! So I'm not even exaggerating. That isn't even me being mean. That is literal canonical knowledge. There we go. Okay. God, leave me alone. But Mark was like, oh, that's how you stop the toy plushies. It makes so much sense now. Let me do this. Get some easy points. It's also worth noting that as of this weekend, we were still slightly ahead of him on the point total
Please
here.
deposit 5 coins.
Get out of here. Ooh, okay, it's getting tough now. Okay, I gotta focus. Stop making jokes, man. Stop talking about Mark and actually focus on the game. That's my problem. Okay, here we go. Focus. Nope.
Please deposit. Thank
Get out of
you
here.
for depositing
Okay, get out of
5
here.
coins.
Okay, we're good. We're still good. Man, the toy animatronics are so aggressive right now. And I don't know why. They're just being awful turd nuggets. Nope, I'll just let the call go. I don't have anyone who's activated my sound for that reason, because I still haven't fully mastered where things are going right now, as far as the mute calls. So the sound stuff, I'm still not good at preventing. That's one of the big things I still kind of struggle with.
Okay,
Okay, she's here now,
worked in that office before you.
which is unfortunate. So pay attention, Chris. Remind me to shock her if we see her move,
I know it can be a bit
because I'd forgotten that she's still hanging around.
There's nothing to worry about.
There's so much chaos going on right now. Oh, come on. We're so close, though.
That I'm supposed to read.
We're so close.
It's kind of a legal
so close.
thing, you know.
We're so close. We got this. We got this.
Pizza, a
30 seconds.
place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to
She hasn't moved yet, has she?
Okay,
Okay, I didn't think so. Not yet. No movement. Okay, I'm gonna open that door. I'm gonna open this door. We're fine. She hasn't moved yet, has she? Right? I don't think so. I'm not. She looks the same. She's looking the same. We got 15 seconds.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I'm gonna shut these. I'm also gonna shut this. I'm just gonna use all my power right now. Pay 5 coins.
The animatronic characters here
Get rid of all these guys in the background.
But do I blame them? No. If I
Great. Woo! 6,000 points, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. As simple as that. Like, again, as you can see, even though we've been able to, like, negate a bunch of the different characters, there's still a lot. Show that score. Something to be proud of. I don't proclaim to be the king of FNAF. I'm not in that Dawko DJ Sturf Markiplier battle. I'm just proud to get the achievement, man. There it is. And get some cutscenes. Going back to the old sprinkler time. Yeah, sprinkler time. Let's see a cutscene. Boom. Our favorite Toy Cheek of the high school years.
So excited.
This is the best. This is what I do it for, ladies and gentlemen.
Dear Diary, yesterday was so amazing, and I met such a wonderful guy.
So this is another interesting one, real
But
quick.
I don't think it was meant to last.
The numbers on the
For my
lockers.
heart belongs to another.
17.
He's so amazing
39?
and strong and so cute.
Yeah, it's like 39ish.
I've been thinking about him all
Weird.
day.
A lot of
and
weird details
I
in
think
this
he's
game.
really into me too. He's the only one for me.
The best.
I just know it.
Toy Chica is pretty good looking. We can all agree,
Just
right? Toy
how
Chica.
to get
Oh,
him.
for a chicken.
For an animatronic murderous chicken who lures Min back to her
Look
house
at
and then kills him.
those ears.
So we've got the
Those amazing ears. He'll
Toy
be
Bonnie.
mine by the end of the day. I just know it. I told him that my house was on fire. But once he's there, I'll tell him that I threw myself on the flames to put them out. He'll be so impressed that he'll fall for me immediately. And once I have him, he'll be mine forever.
Will he?
There is only one thing that could possibly go wrong.
What's that? What could possibly go wrong? That's still the thing that I don't know, actually, and I'm wondering if they reveal it by the end of the cutscenes. what the one thing that could possibly go wrong is, because I still don't have a solid understanding of what that could be referencing. You know, it's not super clear to me. The other thing that cutscene tells me, the fact that the wolf was the one that she killed before this one, the fact that Toy Bonnie is now one of her targets, or the next boy that she's got the hots for and that she's looking to kill, tells me that the fact that, like, it makes it seem like at least the boys that she's talking to doesn't really matter, at least not yet. Because Toy Bonnie is pretty solidly established at this point to only be alive because it is literally a, like, criminal investigation system. Like, at no point have we ever really gotten the inclination that this is something that's actively hunting for, like, that is possessed by a spirit or something. I don't know. It's really interesting. Okay, so let's crank it up. We got 6,000 points. Let's turn on the plushies, right? So, like I covered at the beginning of the stream, we know how to beat the plushies. We know that all three of these guys should all be able to be managed by just keeping the camera on camera 2 and not switching it. And as you saw in that last round, we didn't have to. We didn't have to switch it once. And as long as we don't have to worry about the guys in the vent system, we should be good to go there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn on those three. It gets us to 6,600. Maybe that'll get us another cutscene, because at this point, we're beyond. If a cutscene unlocks every 700 points, we should have a couple more cutscenes kind of that have to catch up to where our point total is. So I'm hoping if we're able to beat this, we'll get another intermission, then we'll have the plushies, and then lastly, I'd love to turn on these guys that were giving us such a problem last stream. And if we could do that, that gets us over 7,000, which would be huge, right? So let's try it. Again, I'm not doing this guy, Lefty, because he's attracted to heat, and I have a hard time with heat. I like to keep it nice and toasty in the office at a nice and toasty 120 degrees. It's my optimal office temperature. And Music Man over here wants you to keep the noise down. But again, I don't really do that because I'm really sucky at turning off the phone guy. I like to think that it's not an indication of my skills at muting his calls, and more, I just want to embrace his voice more in my life.
They're polite.
Right? Like, you know, he's lonely, he keeps calling. Clearly he's looking for a friend. So let's try for 6,600. The only change that I should need to make, outside of kind of like everything else I was doing, is turning the camera onto camera 2 and just leaving it there. So let's do that. Ready, set, go. And hopefully we get another intermission. We'll see. Okay, so fan off 1, switch, vent closed, duct system set, that duct system, oh, hey, oh, well then.
Let's see how many times you
Nah, whatever, get out of here. No one loves you, we don't care. Shut up. False start. 1, 2, switch, duck, 1, camera 2, there we go, okay. Great, oh, we're off to a great start here already. Great start, friends. Oh, I'd love to be able to turn on my camera. There we go. Fantastic, okay, delightful. Mute call, haha, suck on that phone, guy. All right, there we go. We're starting off with Scrap Baby, which is pretty cool. Probably for the best point, honestly. Ooh.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
Please deposit 5
Get out of here, get out of there.
just like
Oh!
Depositing
Every time I don't turn on the DD repel, she just shows up. It's like, why? Why? It's like you're either, I don't know. Okay, wait, that's Afton. That's okay, I was too distracted by DD and complaining about her.
always come back.
That's great, I'm so proud of you. You're so persistent. You're so persistent, Afton. I'm so glad. I always come back. Yeah, so you keep saying, I always use the same voice line. Yes, I've noticed, thank you. I wish you had something new to say. Okay. So she had turned on Nightmare On, which It's funny to me. I'd just call it Nightmare Marionette or like Nightmare Puppet. Nightmare! Like the most pretentious name in the entire Five Nights franchise. All right, here we go. Everything's the same. Just turn it on to camera 2. Here we go. So we got fan off power over there, middle duct, boop, camera 2, great. Fantastic, Balloon Boy. You are just a precious gift. Every child is a precious gift, but you perhaps are the most precious of gifts, Balloon Boy. Thank you for your service. Okay, get out of there. All right, we got rid of them. So now we're just gonna hang out. Afton's gone. Great, good. Get rid of him, because I hate having to worry about Afton halfway through.
Ready for my close-up.
Please deposit
He
5
hasn't moved
coins.
yet. I'm gonna heat you up. Let's heat things up.
You are thank you for depositing
Mute call.
5 coins.
Get over there.
Hello.
Hey, phone guy.
Hello,
How
and
you doing,
welcome
buddy?
to your new summer job.
Long time
at
no
the new
talk.
and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
No way.
I'm here to talk you through some of the things you expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and
Please
exciting
deposit
career
5
path.
coins.
Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company.
Shoot.
That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics.
Yeah.
Facial recognition.
Wow.
Advanced
Facial
mobility.
recognition, huh?
They even
That's
let them walk around
incredible.
during the day. It's that neat.
Where?
But most importantly,
Thank you
they're all
for
tied into
depositing
some kind of criminal database. Detect a predator a mile
Still
away.
doesn't move.
Heck, we should be paying
kind of
them regard to
obnoxious.
you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks.
I'd really love for Scrap Baby to move so I can
You're only the
shock
second
her
guard
and
to
get her
work
out
at
of
that
here.
location.
She's stressing me out a
The
little
first
bit, I
guy
gotta say.
finished his week, so complained about
Hi.
conditions. We switched him over to the day shift.
No, still no
So,
movement, huh?
Hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to
movement.
move
Okay,
around
that's
at
great.
night and even attempted to get into his office.
Come on.
Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night
Come on.
mode. So when it gets quiet,
Nothing.
they
Still
think
nothing.
they're in the
She's
wrong
still
room.
hanging out.
So then they
Just
go
taking
try to
up my
find where the
visual
people
real
are,
estate.
and in this case,
Just
that's your office.
chillaxing.
So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged.
Oh, there's a music box. No way. Oh, are you done talking, phone guy? Like, he was talking for a decade and a half, man.
Did he even say goodbye?
No, his phone call just kind of cut off. He's like, you know what? I'm done talking. Like, even I'm sick of my own voice at this point. Okay, there she is. Good, so she's shocked now. So she's gone. Oh my lordy. Okay, get out of here. Mask. Great. You'll notice that we haven't had to worry about the plushies, which is delightful and so reassuring.
Please deposit 5. Thank
And
you
look, she's
for
gone now,
depositing
so we don't have to worry
5
about her. Afton is done early in the night. So as long as we do okay with everyone else, all the other 50 animatronics will be good to go.
Today is all about
And again, I think like the one thing,
Please deposit 5 coins. You are attempting to thank you for depositing
oh, there's a mute call right
5
up there,
coins.
great. The one thing that I did want to bring up is the idea of, again, this is a game, and this game in particular, of all the Five Nights games, really rewards you for working smarter, not harder. Where, again, it really rewards you for doing stuff like testing out each individual animatronic, seeing how they respond to certain things at different levels of difficulty,
Thank you for
and
depositing
really
5
figuring out
coins.
the ins and outs of how they operate and why. Because without that, you wouldn't be able to overcome the plushies. You wouldn't have been able to know, like, wow, if I keep things lingering in the vent for an excessively long time. Woo! That was a good one. That was 2 good ones in a row. Yes! gotta say, man, Scott's music game, when it comes to this and FNAF 6, have really improved a lot. Like, between this song and the Midnight Motorist song from FNAF 6.
Oh, yeah.
Stupendous! Like, he's got some good music tracks. Like, this is just a really good celebratory song. Did we unlock a new cutscene? I don't know. I'm curious. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, yes! Awesome. Awesome. Anime. Enemy! Another sun begins to set. I don't know what that accent was. My thirst for vengeance remains unquenched. You can hear the fox laughing from his temple. His reign of terror will soon be at an end. The air is ripe for revenge, and the blood of the fox's hands will finally be scrubbed off with the scouring pad of justice. The fox is cunning and devious, and has continued to somehow escape my grasp. I've tried to lay siege to his temple time and time again, but to no avail. My attempt to overthrow the fox last night failed. A bit of a mistranslation. That failure came with a new and horrible burden, one which I can hardly bear. But it's just for the week. At least there are no linens. I don't know, you're already seeming to watch his, like, his codpiece over there. I snuck a dead fish into the pocket of his robe. He will be disoriented, and he won't expect an attack. Great. What a delicious fish. He will attack. I have been anticipating this night. Trap is set. He should have learned his lesson. My robes have never smelled so clean. I must ask him what his secret is. Tide Pods. Tide Pods are the secret. He uses them as laundry. Too bad your white robes are all pink now. Well, you gotta separate the colors from the whites, friends. This night marks the end of the Baron's clan. He will remember this night. The night he was shown whatever. Then again, if he wishes to suffer, maybe there is a better way. Yes, I know just the thing. That bear will regret the day that he crossed paths with me! The bear won't give up. He's the gift that keeps on giving. What a delightful idea. I think you just need a greater purpose in life, so come to me, and let me give you one. It means a greater purpose in life. Still a joke? Do you think that this is gonna get serious at some point, right? It's because all of that cutscene still reads to me as like, haha, it's a joke. Nothing, again, still nothing in those cutscenes am I like, that's a crucial piece of lore that we haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like hoping for some final revelation, but...
Right? I don't know.
I'm also cool with like a big fat joke. That'd be fun.
Right? If that one's a joke and the Toy Chica ones are actually like lore-based, that would be a good balance, actually. Okay. Woo! 6,600, ladies and gentlemen. We're making some progress finally. And we're doing it in a smart and efficient way. So let's see. I know that the global music box, so there's no way, again, to the idea of not switching cameras and messing with stuff, I know that the global music box helps with the marionette, and I know it helps with Chica. Chica is soothed by the global music box, and the puppeteer is soothed by the global music box, right? So we would want to turn those on together and use the global music box. However, I really heavily use the power generator, so that way we're not wasting power as the night goes on. So I'm a bit hesitant to turn them on too quickly. On the other hand, Nightmare, I think, is gonna probably function a lot like Fredbear, Nightmare Fredbear, where he's invisible to the cameras and can only be seen when he reaches your right doorway. As long as I'm blocking the doors every time I flip up the camera, he should not be a problem, right? Presumably. I'm gonna turn on... I'm gonna turn on these two to get to 7,000. Actually, no, I'm gonna turn on Hippo, because Hippo is less aggressive. These three are less aggressive than these two. Like, these two, you really need the heater for. And I'm gonna turn on Nightmare. That'll get us to 7,000.
So Koo in the chat reaffirms what I guess we'd already heard, but he or she says that the subs are jokes. The Japanese has some actual lore.
Actual lore bits to it. Okay, that's good to know. That's one of the things I haven't had time to do yet is find someone to translate or look for like the translated documents online. Excuse me. So I feel like, okay, nightmare, but that's good to know. We'll look into that as we're working on the theory. So as long as I shut the doors before I flip up the camera, that should take care of nightmare. And this guy should function the same way as the other three. Like all three of them were generally pretty well taken care of, thanks to the audio lore. Once I turn on these guys, I feel like I'm gonna have to start flipping between the power generator and the heater. So I'll work on that. That's coming up. But let's try these two first and see how it goes, so we can get to 7,000. Power-ups. I don't want to waste all my DD repel, but I want to repel her so bad because she's the worst. On one hand, I'm like, I want to use it, but it's my last DD repel, so let's not do it yet, and let's just hope and cross our fingers that she's not a jerk to us. Okay, one power switch. Nope. Over duct. Ducts over here. Ducts over here. Great. Nope.
I assure you, I am very real.
See? At least in this game, he's very real. Does that mean he was real in the original game? I don't know. FNAF 4. That's the fun thing about all of the audio lines in this game is they're all revealing interesting lore secrets. It's just, damn it. What those secrets mean is part of the question here. Okay, get rid of him. Get rid of all these guys. Get rid of you. No, get out of here. Okay, there. Great. Oh, no. Fantastic. Okay. Everyone's hanging out. You call. Get out of there. Oh, just another relaxing day at Fredbear's. 5 nights. Gonna lock the top door now, and I'm just gonna keep it shut for a while.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Nope. Break him out with the heater.
You are attempting to.
Come on, get out of there.
Thank you
There you
for
go.
depositing 5 coins.
You're so welcome. It was the generosity of spirit, I like to say. You're my favorite charity, Rockstar Freddy. Okay, that was Afton, so he's gone now. I don't have to worry about Afton anymore, which is great.
Please
reset.
deposit 5 coins. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
There we go. Good. Mute call. I forgot to mute the call. That's okay. I just love talking to
Hello. Hey,
love talking to phone guy.
Most people don't last this long.
Right? We're at 7,000 points. Aren't you proud of me,
They
buddy?
usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying
Other games, you mean?
That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time.
No, please continue talking my ear off.
Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
And again, if they
Not
think
gonna work.
you're
It'll
an
work
empty
for like
costume, they might
2
try to
animatronics.
stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work.
All right.
Please deposit. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
No, thank you for your fantastic efforts, Rockstar Freddy. There's one character in this franchise that I'm like, you know who's doing good work here? You, buddy. Okay, gotta jeez. She hasn't moved yet. Need to stop shutting those doors needlessly. It's fine. He's still not moving, so we're still good. She just hangs out for an excessively long time. Like, get a hobby.
Used to, right?
What?
I feel like this is a today thing more so than in our previous streams.
Right? Yeah, Thank
you for
she's just hanging out for a really long time today for whatever reason. She's just bored today. She's like, you know, I was supposed to meet up with some friends this afternoon, but they ended up standing me up, and so now my dinner plans are shot. I really don't know what I'm doing with myself at this point.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. They're getting aggressive. Get out of there. Fantastic. 4 a.m. We got this, friendos. Why am I doing that? That was stupid of me. Out there. She hasn't moved yet. Still doing that. Mute call. Reset ventilation. She still hasn't moved. No one's there. Don't need that door closed. I do need my mask on though. That's cool. See, I said that about the toy animatronics, and then all of a sudden they're like, "What? We're not attacking you enough. We'll show you." Mute call. Sorry, phone guy. I've got other stuff to worry about right now. All right, so don't die.
Excuse me. Can you come a little closer?
What's that box? What do you want, box creature? What do you want, toy box?
Tell you something.
What egg crate? What do you gotta tell me? You can tell me. I'm listening. Oh, there it is. That's what you were telling. Oh, shoot, get out of here. Shoot. She's gone. She's moving. Here.
Thank you for depositing.
I don't know if she moved. I did it just in case, because I couldn't see, and the last thing I wanted was to not see and then let her get by without me doing anything. So that's why I'm going all in on this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. Woo! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. 7,000 points! 7,000 points! Not too shabby. One more. This is the Numa Numa guy. Old school viral video.
Well, everyone knows. Isn't that like a staple? Don't you just
Is
know
it
that?
a staple these days?
I always figured it.
Ice cream scoop. In middle school, we always did the ice cream scooper. Stupendous! High score, new record! Cutscene? Maybe cutscene? Cutscene, maybe cutscene? Cutscene, maybe cutscene? Yes! Oh, yeah, baby! We got it going. Toy Chica, who are you gonna kill this week? Felicity, FNAF edition.
Dear Diary, yesterday was so amazing, and I met such a wonderful guy. But I don't think it was meant to last.
It's just the classroom noise
For
in the
my
background.
heart belongs to another.
Exotic butters
He's
it belongs
so
to.
amazing and strong and so cute. I've been thinking about him all day, and I think he's really into me too.
Who's next to die?
He's the only one for me. I just know it. And I know just how to get him.
Eat pizza.
Look at those eyes. Those amazing eyes. He'll be mine by the end of the day. I just know it. I told him that I've taken several live hostages at my house. But once he's there, I'll tell him that I let them go because I love him.
Oh, that's
He'll
nice.
fall for me immediately.
I love you, so I let the
And
hostages
once
go.
I have him, he'll be mine forever. There is
Great.
only one thing that could possibly go wrong.
I can't imagine what that would be, Toy Chica. What could possibly go wrong? You killing them? Brutalizing their bodies and then stealing a portion of them for a souvenir, for your weird, messed up souvenirs? Okay. That was really funny. Let's do one more round here. Or a couple more rounds with like one last animatronic character combination. Let's throw in these guys, because these were the ones that were giving us a hard time before. As we covered at the beginning of the live stream, we know what we have to do with them, right? Which is, I need to flip from the power generator to the heater. That's it. That's what I need to do. Flip from the power generator to the heater, which sends them back, resets them, and then they trickle down again. It's a bit more difficult because now it means I'm gonna have less power, but as you've seen over at 7,000 points, I'm keeping one of the doors shut the entire time and I still have plenty of power. It also means that I'm flipping from power generator to that. It also means that it adds a couple more complications relative to some of the other guys that we've added into the system today. But let's try it, let's see how it goes. I'm eager to see kind of how much more difficult it gets at this point. Okay, so we have power 1, switch, duck, here. Whoops, nope, camera 2, shoot, I already screwed it up. Camera 2, okay. Nope. Yep, great. Fantastic, friends. Nope, hey! Okay, little fun mask party we got going on right now. Delightful. Okay, so I need to flip from the heater every once in a while, right? So, Afton. God! Okay, shutting everything. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the heater for a second. Heat it up so I can push those guys back. Presumably that did that just now. That's still on, shoot. Oh, damn it, Dee Dee. Every damn time.
I'm gonna do a sneaky
Heater's on and now off. I'm hoping to reset them. I don't know who it's gonna be. That's super fun. I love it when I don't know who it's gonna be.
Please
the best.
deposit 5 coins. Thank
them away.
you for depositing
So that's the heater, so that should have
coins.
pushed them back again. Again, I'm using the heater to simultaneously break Rockstar Freddy, as well as push back the vent animatronics. I have no idea who Dee Dee summoned. It kind of sucks, because at this point, we're only down to like the animatronics that can actually like legitimately do damage to us. So we just might be out of luck, quite honestly. Oh, there's Springtrap. Boop his nose. Boop his nose.
Hello.
Okay.
I wanted to record.
See, so I'm not.
What did you think of my act?
It was great. It was the best act. I'm not. So that tells us that I wasn't using the heater frequently enough. And she had turned on. Oh, she had turned on the puppet. So I would have died anyway because I was paying no attention to the music box. So there you go. Let's go 7-4 again and see how it goes. Just knowing that I have to turn on the heater slightly more frequently than I am right now, because that's how he got down and attacked me. So it's our 1 switch, duct here, and cam 2 there. Okay, hey buddies. Get out of here. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic, friends. Fantastic, get out of here. Get out of here, everyone. Okay. You call heater. Should have pushed him back at this point. Great. Heater pushed him back, presumably. Heater again, just for the heck of it. Nope. Okay.
Please deposit
Get out of
5
here.
coins.
Wonderful.
Please deposit
Nope.
5 coins.
Heater again.
Thank you for depositing
God, really?
5 coins.
Really, Dee Dee? 2 in a row? You're the worst. Why do you hate me so much? Why? If I use the heater, can I like cause you to freak out? That would be great. Can I keep you? Whoop. Afton, shoot. It's weird that Afton always like, when Afton kills me, it's most often after I'm distracted with Dee Dee and I'm like, Dee Dee, you suck. Who do I need to worry about now? And usually it's just like, Afton appears. And you're like, shoot. All right. Who did she turn on? Oh, Jacko Chica. Yeah, there was no chance I was going to beat her. Because, again, I'm only using the heater at this point. When you're trying to go for 50-20 mode, you have to rotate between the heater, the air conditioning, the music box, and the power saver, which I'm nowhere close to that. But that's how you get some of these oddball animatronics. So let's do this 1 or 2 more times. Hopefully Dee Dee leaves us alone, because she's being a real jerk about things right now. There, switch, there, duct, boop, cam 2, done, okay. Boop, boop your nose. Great, got you. Okay, get out of there, fantastic. Heater, turn on the heater, mute call. It's so funny, I have to actively remind myself to mute the call. I'm so desensitized to phone guy talking to me at this point. It's like, whatever. What? Oh, it's phone guy again? Just let him ramble for a little bit.
Please deposit. You are attempting to drink. You are attempting to.
You bet I'm attempting to override you.
Depositing 5 coins.
Oh, you're so welcome. My pleasure. So that was the heater the whole time. So that should have pushed everyone in the vents back. It's all about developing a pattern for your own resource management, right? So shut everything, reset, open.
Please for
Boop him,
depositing
boop him.
5
Ah,
coins.
shoot. Oh no. Oh, I'm a hot mess right now. 3, I'm gonna turn on Peter. Oh, we're bad news. We're bad news bears at this point. Oh, we are worse news bears at this point. Oh, lordy. We are awful news bears at this point. Okay, hey friends. Okay. Shoot. Oh, don't die. Nope. All right, great, fantastic. Wow, I cannot believe we somehow survived that. On the negative side, we are currently really low on power, so that kind of sucks. but at least we're not dead yet, I guess. Get out of there. Okay, fantastic. I'm so happy for you and your family. You are a wonderful human being. I just used the heater to try and push everyone back in the, you know. Ooh, this is rough. We're at 19%. There's no chance. Okay.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
No, thank you for giving me the opportunity to deposit 5 coins.
I'm ready for my
I'm using the
close-up.
heater to push him back again. Power saver's back on. Again, at this point, I just need to conserve as much power as possible, but also use the heater to consistently push everyone back.
Please,
Heater.
you are attempting to thank
Nope.
you for depositing.
Ah, that's how Mangle got in, and Chica, because of Fred Bear, or because of the Phantom Freddy jump scare. That's how they got in, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Shoot. Nope. So yeah, there it is.
That'll teach you for trying to trick this old bird.
Oh, you got me, Rockstar Chica. You old Southern Belle so-and-so. Hey, a DD Repel. Thank goodness for that one. Here, let's do one more time with the DD Repel. If we can't do it, we're getting close. That was pretty deep, even with the animatronics peeking into the office. We weren't getting attacked by these guys, so I had a good heater rhythm going on. But hey, I'd say if we started at 5,000 and we got up to 7,400 in the span of like an hour and a half, even less because I was rambling the entire time. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that progress. So DD Repel's on. Also, you know what? Since we're doing power-ups, let's do an extra battery. 102%, that'd be nice. Let's go do this. Every little battery helps. And Chris, if you have anything to say in the chat, go for it.
Oh, do I ever?
Nope, shoot, I already screwed up. Damn it. Shoot. He's gonna go There you go, do it.
Oh, Daco just is apparently continuing on with attempting 50-20 right now.
Oh, he's on 50-20. Did he beat 49-20?
I
I like that everyone is, like, literally everyone is live streaming this game right now.
Right, everyone's playing it. Evelyn Hodge says some kid beat 49-20 mode, which I assume is Daco with no further info. And then
Yeah.
somebody else said Daco's on 50.
I hope you enjoyed the grand finale.
Dude, I forgot that, okay, we'll do it one more time. DD Repel battery. I forgot to do the heater with everything because I just got distracted. So let's do it one last time. If not, then I'll leave you to watch Markiplier continue to work his way up the charts, to watch Daco try and beat the game. But let's do one final round here. See if we get 7-4, which would be pretty cool. Boop, 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 boop here. Can check. 2. Boop. Got you. Heater. And power. Heater. And power. I'm really paranoid about the heater now, because those guys keep killing me. Call. Heater. And power. I need to like check the heater like every 15 seconds or so. It's probably like wonderful like that. Afton. Afton's always the one that catches me off guard.
Today, all about me.
Oh, lordy. Come on. Peter, F, you call. Okay, I have no clue what's going on right now. There we go. Everyone's done. 3. Power. Power's on. Eater. Power. Okay.
Ooh, at LaurenDraws01 just put up some great fan art from this stream. I'll have to show you afterward. It's Chica coming out of the vent.
Hey guys, it's me,
Staring
Chica.
quizzically.
Hey guys, me, Chica. Ah, that's and Mangle got in. Shoot. We'll try. Mangle might not kill us. Who knows? It would be nice if he didn't. There's a low likelihood that happens.
Don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now.
It was because of Phantom Freddy though. That's why I ultimately screwed up. Ah, shoot.
Please deposit
Anyway,
Oh yeah. Damn it. Ah, I wanted it so badly. One more time. That's it. One more time. I promise. I know that everyone's always like, oh, one more time, Matt. Yeah, this is it. This is the final countdown. We got this. Because we've got it. It's just... the first office seems to be one of the easier ones. There's no DD repel, unfortunately, so let's just hope we're able to do it with and she doesn't show up obnoxiously. Here we go. Switch. Duct system. Place it over here. Cam system, cam 2. Now we're good to go. Okay, he's there. Just get him. Oh, come on. Come off it. Come on. I'd love to be able to use my flashlight. That's delightful. 3, use the heater to push everyone back in the vents. Great, you're gone. Mute the call. Fantastic. All right. Heater in the vents. Push back, push him back. Push him back, push him back, way back. Heater in the vents. Push him back, way back.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Okay, that's all gone. They're all gone. They're all gone. Okay. Mute the call. Push him back, way back. Okay, that's heater. Switching back to the power generator. Got it. Part of me wants to say this stuff out loud, not just to help myself, but also to let you guys know if you're interested in playing this game at home. You know, kind of someone like outside of some of the tactics I've been actively talking about on the live stream, but also just so you guys are empowered to like do it yourselves. Because I know for me, a lot of the challenge of getting to this point in the game was me having to dig pretty deep to find a lot of the information that I'm now using to be... Oh, she's moved. Oh, yeah, good one. Good one. Thanks, Chris.
hello.
Afton.
For today's lesson, we'll be training on
Oh, Mangle! Damn it! I got distracted by Afton and Mangle broke in. Half heaters, resetting the guys in the vents. Yeah, Mangle's tricky. Phantom Freddy is an important one to take care of because he's the way that Mangle's getting in all the time. Because his jump scare is the other thing that's allowing people to break into the office right now, which sucks.
Please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out. That does not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated...
Save power. There we go. Heater, push it back. Nope. Ah, shoot. By some miracle, I was able to avoid that one.
For today's lesson, we will
I just like that the phone guy literally just left us and immediately has called back and is just talking to us again. Like, hey, I know I just finished talking to you guys, but there was something I forgot to mention last time. Hopefully it wasn't super important. Okay, there's that. There's heater. I'm using the heater. I'm blocking. Heater's on. Heater's off. Power saving is on now. Mangle's gonna kill us because of course he is. I'm just gonna keep this one closed.
Not breathe on the spring lock, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In case that the spring lock becomes loose,
hey, Bonnie.
please try to maneuver
My Bonnie lies over the edge.
before bleeding out.
Mangle's gonna wait literally until like 5:30 to kill us because she's just the worst.
Location is built with one extra room that is not included.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get up on out of here. Don't have to worry about that yet until we flip up the camera. Again, the strategy of only touching the cameras, or sorry, only touching the doors once you have to flip up the camera saves you so much power in this game. Okay, I gotta really do this.
Please, thank you.
Oh, I gotta use the heater again. I forgot about the guys in defense. Okay, I'm using the heater. Hopefully that pushed everyone back at this point. We'll see. Phone guy! Long time no talk, buddy. So good to hear from you yet again.
I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they die.
Okay, heater again. Knock him out.
I better not take up too much of your time.
Come on.
Things are getting real tonight.
Things have gotten real for a long time now, buddy. Hate to break it to you, things have been real for a while.
To avoid getting stuff into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp.
Come on.
Then there's a
4,
chance that,
3,
maybe they'll
2,
consider him to be
1. Got it! Oh! I thought for sure Mangle had us. Oh! Yes! Oh, I never thought I would get this high of a score. I didn't think that I would get there. Oh, man. Oh, and that also puts us only like 600 points away or something like that from getting the final FNAF 4 office. Making fast progress. Once you know the tactics, once you know the secrets, it helps so much. There are still things that people gotta iron out the wrinkles to, but I will take that. I will take that! Yes! Cutscene maybe. Maybe cutscene. Show me cutscene. Intermission, come on. Yes, got it. Samurai.
私はここで
Another sun
同
begins
じ
to set on
冷
my
たい
fury.
朝飯を
My
再
thirst
び
for
食べ
vengeance
て
remains unquenched.
私
I
は
can
コ
hear
ー
the
ン
fox
フレー
laughing
ク
from
が
his
嫌い
temple,
だ
but his reign of terror
そ
will
れ
soon
は
be at an
十
end.
分に美味しい
Here
が
is ripe for revenge, and
私
the blood
の
of the
口の
fox's hands
中を
will
切
finally
り
be
裂き
scrubbed off with the
後
scouring
で
pad
後
of
悔する
justice.
ことになるしかし
Seen this,
私
you've
は
heard this, but the
それ
fox
こ
is
そ
cunning
が
and
戦士であ
devious,
り
and has continued to
集
somehow
中と
escape my
秩序を
grasp.
学ぶ
I
一
have tried
環
to
だ
lay
と思
siege
っ
to
て
his
いる
temple time and time again, but to no avail.
たとえお前がコーンフレーク
My
で
siege last night
口を
failed.
切ったと
The
して
cost of
も
that failure is high.
そしてお前がそれを
What is it?
もう一度食べようとす
The
ると
fox is devious. His
口
punishment
の
is
中をさら
unorthodox.
に
I
痛
must
めてし
decorate
ま
my
うの
tree
で
once a year with
それ
strange
以上
shapes and
悪
colors.
化させない
Christmas?
ようそれ以降
What?
は
And wear a red
柔らかい
robe.
食べ物
Something
を
about
食べな
delivering
ければ
gifts
な
to
らない
children.
我が
So
人
he's
生と
Santa
こ
Claus?
のか弱き口が呪わしい
Why? This
私
gives
は
me an idea. I will
はる
sneak
か
down
昔
his
の
chimney. He will
こ
never
のような
suspect
日
it.
を覚えている
What? So Freddy is Santa Claus.
笑いかわせには
Confirmed.
事故で
Get
はな
logs
か
for
っ
the
た
fireplace. He will attack.
私は
How
死ぬ日まで
predictable.
そのバカなクマをトロールするつもりだ
I have been anticipating this
そ
night.
れ
The
ではまた
trap is set.
我が人生と目的の
He
状
should have
態につい
learned
て
his lesson.
何が言えるか目的はあるのか私
I
は
must
それを
remind the
持ってい
fox
たの
cubs
か
to leave cookies and milk out for our dear friend.
怒りの道場に座
So
って
strange. I have a feeling you're getting coal in your
解
stocking.
決できないと思う
My share voice.
それは
This night marks the end of the bear and his clan. He'll remember this night, the night he was shown no mercy. Then again, if he wishes to suffer, maybe there's a better way.
慣れなければならないと思う
Yes, I know just the thing. That bear will regret the day that he crossed paths.
私は少なくとも私の隠れ家の名前を持たなければならない私は
I'm going on vacation. Feed the dog. Wait, you are the dog. Feed yourself. Is that our lore bit? Is that confirmation that Mangle is the dog? That feels pretty, because Mangle in the anime scenes isn't a dog. You know, Mangle isn't treated as the dog. Mangle is another living, speaking character in those anime scenes. So for Foxy to call out, "You're the dog," that feels pretty confirmed. Like, that to me is like confirmation, right? Like, show of hands, right? Maybe? It's a pretty, Jason agrees. Chris, what do you think?
Oh yeah, hand in the air.
Right? I think so. I think that might be it. Hands in the air, like you just don't care. Except you do, because it's FNAF lore. No, that feels like a very strong piece of evidence to support the past FNAF theory where I'm like, oh, Mangle is the dog. That's why the dog is dead. He also uses the dead dog to lure the girl. you know, and eventually stuff her body into something. That feels significant. That feels important. So we might have finally gotten what our lore confirmation is from the anime scenes, which is great. What a great way to end the stream! 7,400 points in a relatively short amount of time, which is great. We got 2,400 extra points. We got like 3 or 4 extra cutscenes. I explained to you, in case you missed it at the beginning of the stream, I explained to you all the little hacks and tricks to getting rid of all of the animatronics that you see on screen, all the guys that we were using for kind of our setup. From this point, it starts to get a lot more complicated. I need to be better at silencing the noise to get rid of Mr. Symbol Guy. I need to be better at managing the heat in order to take care of Lefty. The global music box I need to work into the system to take care of Cheek and the Puppet. There are ways to do this. I think that we could get 8,000 with relatively simple ease. Beyond that, I think, is where it starts to get really hard. But hey, 7,400, not too shabby, especially based on how last week went. So anyway, guys, I know that there are probably like 15 other live streams all on Ultimate Custom Night. Hopefully this one was exciting for you. We saw a lot of new stuff. I revealed a bunch of new mechanics. Go out and beat this game, friends. Dawko and DJ Sturf are really, really close at this point, because Markiplier just started. I don't know where he's at. I know over the weekend he was at 4, so we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the Ultimate Custom Night streams. I think I'm probably gone for the rest of the week because we're waiting on something to happen over in my neck of the woods, kind of the big arrival. So this is probably the end of Ultimate Custom Night for me, unless I pop in one final time to try and get 8,000. We'll see. But yeah, that's it. So enjoy everyone else's live streams. Thank you guys for all your love and support as we go into this big life change. And there are more theories on the way. As you can tell, I'm working on this, and I've been working really heavily on this. Hopefully we have something to kind of say at the end that wraps this whole series up. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a phenomenal 4th of July tomorrow. And most importantly of all, remember, that's just a stream. A live stream. Don't hurt yourself with fireworks tomorrow. Enjoy a picnic outside. Enjoy fireworks, but don't be an idiot with the fireworks. Chris, say goodbye in the chat.
Yeah, we have a congrats MatPat and a can't wait for the theory MatPat.
It's gonna be an exciting one.
Fox says enjoy baby Pat. Tatum Sandoval says I don't want to go.
I know, I don't want to go either, but I have to go work on theories actually.
Oh man.
It's true.
Tulp Speed says bye.
Bye. Bye.